Okay, on to number 2. Suppose we use theta phi parameterization of directions. Recall the solid angle represents the ratio of the subtended area on a sphere. So this area here divided by radius squared. Estimate the solid angle subtended by a patch that covers this here. Assume that the patch is small enough, and then recall or derive the differential solid angle, then use the values given. So our differential solid angle is going to be equivalent to dA divided by r squared, since they kind of said that earlier in the question. So now what is dA? Well, we have two kind of directions here. Since we're assuming that this patch is small enough, we're going to treat it as this rectangle, and it has two sides to it, so we're going to use d theta, which is kind of this side, since theta is the angle along this axis here, and that gets multiplied to r. And then we also have our azimuth, so that's this angle here, and that is kind of associated with the width of this like rectangular area. And then we multiply our angle by this radius here. Notice that the radius is a little different because it's not along this like normal radius here, it's instead along this like upper circular area. So that all is to say that we have r sine theta instead of just r multiplied by d phi. Okay, and then all of that divided by r squared. We just get d theta sine theta d phi. Okay, now we want to find our d theta. Let's do that first. So that is our change in theta. So we have pi over 6 minus pi over 12 minus pi over 6 plus pi over 12. So since there's a pi over 6 term in both, I'm just going to omit that. It's going to be negative pi over 12 minus negative pi over 12. Okay, and then we'll have d phi, and that is, again, we're going to omit the pi over 5, and that'll be pi over 24 minus negative pi over 24. Sorry, this is not, oh wow, this is not supposed to be there. Okay, then we just have sine theta, and we're given two theta values. We want to use the center, so that's going to be sine pi over 6. Okay, and then we'll just put all these values together and get pi squared divided by 144.